Greetings everybody, my name is Bridget, aka the Gebalala Gamer, as you all may know, or some of you may not know if you're new here. Hi! Today marks the 2-year anniversary of my channel and also the 7th anniversary of my mother's passing. This is gonna be kind of like a short vlog about it, like just recap of the year on another year on my channel and what's been going on since my last vlog, which I think was in July. So let's get going. Past year on YouTube has been sketchy, as was last year, where it was like, okay, I'm gonna record, and then it was like, no, I'm not, and then it was like, yeah, I'm gonna record some more, and then I did, and then things were going well, and then boop, and then it just kept going over and over again. So I really didn't get to put as much into it as I'd like, but you know, I worked a lot at that time. I worked at a restaurant first, and then I started working at the factory before I got laid off, and then I just dedicated myself mostly to work, like a job that actually pays money, since I don't make any money off of here. I would like to, yeah. But maybe in the future. But you know, I can't really complain too much, you know, life is life. And I'm used to things not going my way. But recently, since I was laid off, YouTube has been going up. I think in my first vlog it was like my 1-year anniversary, I think I had 39 subscribers to my channel, which was like, even then and still to me now, was like, wow, that's so much. That's like, I don't know, 39 people, where the hell they come from? And now I think right now I'm at 58, which is like, I mean, I'm sure to some it's like, whatever, Bridget, it's not that great, but to me, that's a lot. I don't know 58 people, but I'm happy that they are a part of this channel, and maybe in the future I'll get to know them. Who knows? I'd love to get to know the people that, like, watch my videos. That's why I always like, can you comment? I would really like to talk to you. But, you know, within time. But after that, things have been really good on my channel. I can't complain too much. I like that I put more time into the thumbnails. I did the weird little tiny, I guess you could call it, animation intro, making the music myself for that, and making the music for the outro card. Liking how the thumbnails are looking right now. I'm really happy with that. Working on my own character design a little bit better. I'm really happy with that. You know, I can't complain. It's more than I thought it was gonna be. And in 2 years, like, though it's not very noticeable, and though it's not very, like, I don't know, not very, like, dynamic, but it's like, let me get comfortable, but it's like, it's not where I expected it would be. Like, it's doing really well, and I'm happy about it. Like, who would have thought? I didn't think of it. But I'm really happy with my channel. I hope it gets better, and I hope it grows more, and I hope to do more than just, you know, Let's Plays. I enjoy Let's Plays, but I'd like to do more. Hopefully this pandemic will go away and I'll actually be able to do more. But it's not too bad. I'm really happy. Now the entire year, I think we all know where that's going, has been a mess. Like in my July video, I mentioned that, like, getting laid off was the worst. Yeah, January vlog was all like, yeah, hopes up, everything's great, woo, we're gonna do this and that and all the other things, and then it was just like, you're stupid. And none of that happened. And it sucks, but life goes on, and so yeah, getting laid off from work still sucks. I'm still laid off. I do not have work still. I've been collecting unemployment, thankfully, but it's kind of hard to save up for a car on unemployment when you have, like, like, electric, internet, and rent to pay, and then you have to, like, save the scraps for, like, emergencies, and then freaking, especially I got an ear infection and I had to go to freaking CVS and get it looked at because I don't have health insurance because I didn't, stay at my job long enough. And it cost me like like fucking $140. So yeah, I'm really getting far with that, and that's like holding me back the most right now, is that not having a steady job, not working, not having money of my own sucks. But, you know, making it work, distracting myself with this. As you're probably watching this, if you might have not, I finished my Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Let's Play, which is the first game I've finished in 7 years, and I'm, if you can't tell, still emotionally drained by it. Like, I'm very tired. I think this is like 2 days after I recorded that, so I'm still like emotionally like cry drained out. But yeah, that's a plus. That's been keeping me busy. I don't know what's gonna keep me busy after that. So right now I'm planning on what to do for October. Probably playing some scary games, probably doing something. I don't know yet. Who knows? But I know I'm probably gonna take the rest of September off and relax. It's just, I don't know, I can't really say much about the whole year itself, to be honest. I can't say like this whole year has been like wow. It feels more like from my July vlog onward has been just aggravating, disappointing, upsetting, depressing, and also being the best part of my year. Like, it was at its lowest point where it became like so fucking sweet. I mean, it still sucks, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking still hate it, but it's great in a way. I don't know how to put it. Therapy has been going great. I'm still going to therapy. I've stopped going every week, and I'm now going every 2 weeks because I feel more mentally stable enough to be alone with my head. Like, unlike before, like, July vlog was literally like, I could not stand being alone. I couldn't stand being with myself alone. I hate it. I'm still stuck in this freaking apartment all week. Every week for the past like freaking forever. And it's like, but I'm doing better. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of therapy where they like take you into like the past stuff, some reliving things. It's starting to trigger memories that I thought I never had of life in my past, so that's really weird. It's just weird remembering things after my brain decided to forget about them, and now my brain's like, hey, we can finally remember them since we have so much shit out of the way now that we talked about it for so many so many weeks with this person. So that's helping me grow a lot as a person, changing me a lot in a good way, not like a bad way, and I'm really happy with that. So I'm like, I can't really complain. Sorry if I'm like all over the place. I'm just like, I don't really know. Like, every time I do a freaking vlog, I don't know what to do with it. I'm just like looking everywhere at all the things around me and just blurting everything without really any. I should start making like a script or a bullet point or whatever for these things, but whatever. It's year 2. I don't have to learn about that yet. But like, yeah, it's been nuts. It's been crazy. I can't really complain. Like, I'm proud of myself. I get to say it again after, like, literally the Zelda game is like the first time I ever said I was proud of me for doing something and actually meant it. And now I'm saying it again, like, I'm proud for me. I mean, it's not all on my own. Like I said in my July vlog, a book got me here. So I have to say thank you to my friend James for giving me that book. He probably doesn't watch my videos, so I can say that, and he'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. What video? But I really do. I'm so grateful to him for giving me that book. He literally was like, the hero that he didn't think he was being. He thought he was just being normal. Like, here's a book I think you like, enjoy. And I'm just like, wow. And like, all of a sudden, life-changing events happen. But really, like, honestly, I don't know where I'd be without that book. Like, that shit gave me so much confidence and so much, like, desire and, like, motivation to go to therapy, especially after getting laid off, because it was literally right after. And I was just like, that was like, oh, I loved it. It was a great book. But, you know, without him, without that, I would not probably be here feeling this, like, confident. I'd probably still be in the same rut I was before it, where I was just like, it's life, it's whatever. I'm not where I want to be, but, you know, I don't really have the desire or want to really try and be there. Like, I really didn't. Before this, I was like, shit, I did not want to do anything. I did not care. I literally was like, I wanted to die. I didn't care. I didn't think anyone would notice if I died. I didn't think anybody would give a fuck. My brain was like, everybody can live without somebody, and they can live without me, so whatever. And I really have nothing here left. I don't care. Like, I know that sounds awful, but literally, that was my mental state. That's why, because of everything that's happened in the book and him and all that, support from everybody, support from that pizza wizard. He's a great guy. I'm happy to have him in my life, and he's willing to stick with me, surprisingly, my fucking nut-ass self. But it's like, Selftember, as I called it, this month, literally has been working on bettering myself and self-talking a lot. It took a lot. And I mean, without his book and now being friends with him, like, I don't think I could get to where I am right now without that. Because before that, there was nothing. I was just shit-talking myself. I was just like, whatever, you're a piece of shit. You'll never be anything. Your YouTube channel will be nothing, just like you're nothing. Everybody that watches it probably thinks you're a fucking idiot. And, like, I mean, you are. And that's how it was going every day. Worse and worse throughout the entire day. You know. But now it's like, as if you did watch the last episode of Link's Awakening, I kept in my brain, like, breaking after that crappy part with the alternate ending. And, well, the true ending, I guess you could call it. And I just ripped into myself. I didn't say it out loud because I didn't want to, because I knew if I said it out loud, it would get worse. That's why I kept trying to, like, tell myself, like, I mean, it's enough. Me finishing a game is enough. I did it. I mean, that's good enough, right? Because I didn't get the shells. I didn't get the figures. I'm so upset. Still upset about the figures. I didn't get all the heart pieces. I didn't get the true ending, or whatever you want to call it. I felt ridiculously stupid and useless, and so she's in the background. Again. And I just, like... But I put in, took a lot, but I put in, you know, the better self-talk, like, especially when I was just like, no, shut up, head. Like, that's usually finally when I'm just like, no, that's enough. Which takes it used to take longer. Like, what you saw in that video, I did not cut that part out. Like, I cut it up or anything. You could tell when I cut up my videos because I put the little swoopy fade in, fade out, whatever crap in there. But, like, that was the shortest I've ever, like, stopped myself from, like, really hating myself. Like, that was done. Like, it took a while, but it usually takes days and days and sometimes weeks. But, like, it's crazy. So without him and the book, I wouldn't have gone to therapy, and I wouldn't have gotten better mentally to be stable in my thoughts and stuff. I wouldn't probably still be a friggin' pizza wizard if it wasn't for that. And now I have more confidence in my relationships with people. Before I was just like, I'm not good at it, I'm not this or that. I don't really remember how I said it, but, like, I'm doing better, and I'm actually making more friends now. I made friends with somebody in California named Josh. He's another streamer. He's a really great guy. I really like talking to him. I made friends with his friends, kind of, when he does his live streams, and I'm making friends with that Pizza Wizard's friends, but better. Still friends with James, which makes me happy. I don't get to see him at work, because he used to just be my work friend, and now we text every so often, and it's great. I'm more about that. Still great friends with my friend Guido, who lives in the Netherlands. I mentioned him before. We talk every so often. And it's just like, I'm doing a lot better with that. Before I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I used to be like, oh my god, I'm texting somebody, I'm talking to somebody. That means I'm bugging them. That means I'm taking them away from more important things. I don't want them to talk to me because it takes them away from what they want to do. I'm being a burden on them. I'm burdening them with my feelings or likes or dislikes or feelings and emotions and things like that. I used to think that all the time, and now I'm just like, nah, let's go message them. And if they're like, nah, I don't want to talk, I'm like, oh, okay. Where before I was just like, they don't want to talk because they don't like me. Oh my god. Now I'm just like, okay, whatever, bye. And I'm happier being alone now, and I'm more confident in being alone. I'm enjoying my time alone. I do more things for myself now. I'm still having trouble with the people pleasing, like constantly putting what I want or my feelings or whatever aside and taking care of somebody else's. I'm still struggling with that. I'm still putting people sometimes first compared to when I need to be first. So I'm still working on that. That's the number one problem right now. But like, aside from that, I'm doing better, taking time, doing things for me, drawing more. I haven't played any video games yet because I've been too busy recording for Link's Awakening. But, like, you know, playing games of whatever games I want. Drawing more, doing my nails more, tiny little things to self-care, you know. Self-care is a thing, even if it's the tiniest thing, like painting said nails. That's enough to make you feel like, this feels good. Where before I'd be like, this is a waste of time. I'm not making money from painting my nails. It's awful how I think like that. But, like, I'm doing better at that. So, I don't think my channel would have flourished without all that either. Like, I did not want to record at all before everything. I wanted to. I always said I wanted to. I was upset I never had time to do it because I was always working. And even when I did have the time, I never had the confidence or the desire to put it, like, time off from work or even weekends. I could have done it, but yet I never put the time into it because I was just like, who cares? I don't care. And even though it was for me, and especially since it was for me, I definitely didn't care because I was just like, what does it matter? It's stupid. Like, no one's gonna watch. No one gives a shit. And honestly, like, do you even give a shit? And I was just like, I don't give a shit. But, like, that's crazy. Talk to people more in the world, okay? I don't know who you are watching this, but talk to people more, and you'll be surprised that somehow they're going to change your life. And you might be like me, sitting here going, wow, I got here. And I don't even really get how I got here. But it's interesting, and I'm happy that I got here. So thank you, James, for the book, even if you probably don't watch my videos. You're the best. Love you lots. And, like, freaking, and if it wasn't for that Pizza Wizard, oh my god. My channel would look like shit. Especially, like, he did, like, the star thinger that I did. There goes my explanations. The star thingers that has my face in the corner and the other stuff in the corner. He made that for me. I was like, I don't know how to do that. Because he does his own stuff for his Twitch. And I was just like, ooh. And I always talked about doing webcam with my friends. I was just like, should I do webcam? I make a lot of weird faces. And I mean, like, if my voice and what I have to say ain't gonna make anybody laugh, it's gonna be my looks. But he helped me with that. And he really helped push me to do the videos. He would always, like, we'd be like, are you gonna do videos? You're gonna do videos? You're gonna make videos? You're gonna make videos, right? What are you gonna make? What are you gonna play? What are you gonna do? I was just like, I don't know. And now I'm doing it for him because now he was doing the same thing I was, where it's just like, it doesn't matter. I don't have time. And a bunch of stupid excuses not to do it. And I was just like, remember all that time you were just like, why aren't you making videos? And I'm like, what you're doing right now is what I was doing. Literally, excuses. Like, excuses of why not to instead of making reasons of why I should. So, now he's making his Twitch streams again, and been a big growing process for he and I. And I'm really grateful that he's stuck by me and my crazy ass. Because one thing I will tell you about therapy is when you go to therapy, you're gonna be like everyone goes to therapy expecting like whatever, this isn't gonna go great, and then it goes from that to like, okay, I'm really feeling comfortable talking to somebody, to that to like, okay, let's talk deeper about things, to like getting into more, like I said, your past stuff and even current stuff in between that. And like, you'll be fine when you're in therapy, or you'll be emotional when you get into therapy and you get out of therapy and you're like, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden you're just like, you notice things more, you notice how you act more and how people around you are, and things around you start to change in a different perspective, and your head's more clear now, so you're thinking clearly. So when you do something, or you're about to say something, or someone says to you, you're just like, I like that. Or you're like, wow, I never noticed how nice that person is to me. And then you're like, oh wow, I didn't notice that I really hate that about myself. Like, I really hate that I just leave freaking, I don't know, what, the toilet seat up. Like, I don't like that. You know, and you just, little things you notice, and then you notice the bigger things, and then you work on it, and it just turns into a big spiral. And then with me, if you had like 27 years of like trauma and like pain and suffering and shit like that, and a really hard ass life, you remember more. Like I said, I'm remembering more, and you just crack and you break a lot. Like, I've had so many fits, and I'm surprised he's stuck with me, because like literally like anybody would have just left my crazy ass. Like, I would go from like I'm super happy to like back to going up and back again. And then some days I'd be like, okay, and then all of a sudden I'd just be like, I want you out of my face. I don't want you in my life anymore. I don't want anyone in my life anymore, and I don't want to be in life anymore. And then I'd be like, no, I'm okay. And he's never had to deal with somebody nuts like me, so I'm like, sucks for you, kid. But I'm really happy he's doing his best with me. I don't think anybody could ever fucking deal with that. I wanted to break up with him because I didn't want him to deal with that anymore. Like, it sucks being nuts. It sucks having so much pain locked up inside your body that you just like don't want anyone around you. You're scared to have anyone around you. You're scared to show any emotion to anybody around you, and it's nuts. I don't know what the future holds. Maybe I'll get even better. Maybe I'll get even worse. Who knows? I'm not making any promises for the future. Especially, I'm not going to say anything like, oh, I'm going to do this for my videos next, like how I did in my freaking January vlog. No, I'm not even doing that. This is just a big fast talk. I didn't even have coffee today. I don't even know why I'm so like, woo. But like, I'm literally just blurting out how I feel, because I don't think I'm even going to try and record this again. Just one shot done blabberfest. Like, I'm not planning anything. I'm taking it day by day, which everyone should take it day by day. Every day is a gift. That's why it's called the present, right? And just go from there. After this, the last episode went up, and then this one's gonna go up. I'm gonna just take a break for September. Maybe sometimes stop. Think about like what I want to do for October, what I want to do for December, what I want to do for January. It's going to be my birthday, January 4th. Who knows? Elmer, he's in the background. All the cats wanted to make it their debut for this one too. So, I don't know. I'm not going to make any plans. I don't want them to get ruined again. I didn't really plan friggin' Link's Awakening playthrough. That just was a spur of the moment, like, at the butt end of August. And that's why I rushed so much. And it turned out great, oddly enough, so who knows? We'll see. I can't wait to see what year 3 is gonna be, and I'm gonna look back on these videos and be like, wow, I was a fucking mess. but, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy. Happy to have James, happy to have that pizza wizard, happy to have all new friends I made, happy to still have the friends I made before still with me after being nuts, happy to be in therapy, happy YouTube's going good. You know, there's more things I'd like out of life, but all those things are enough. And finally, I feel happy to say that it's enough. There's nothing else to say, really. I miss my mommy a lot, I do. But she'd be happy I'm doing what I'm doing and moving on. I'm not dwelling on her. She'd be like, don't think about me like that. She'd be like, actually live your life, Bridget. Jeez. Like I said, I don't want to die and not have something good to tell her. So I'm going to focus on doing better so I have something great to tell her. Because I love her more than anything, and I love her more than myself, which is why it sucks not having her around. But I'm happy, Mommy. Everything's going good. I finished a game, and I can't wait to see how many more games I finish with you guys. Can't wait to see what else it has in store for me in this world as time goes, and new videos and new ideas on videos and things like that, and different people I'll hopefully get to work with and be friends with and such. So, who knows? Gonna make it happen either way. So with that, I've been recording for almost like 30 minutes. That's enough yammering. I'm sure you guys are tired of listening to my annoying voice anyway. So with that, thank you so much for a wonderful 2 years on YouTube. Look forward to more with you guys. And I hope you guys have a good night or day, depending on where you are in the world. And I'm going to see you guys later.